Hi, everybody. This is Naturally for Us.
How you
Okay.
doing?
And me and my husband, we're back to finish, not finish, but continue with the health journey. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people responded to our last video cast about nutrition, so we're going to talk today about autointoxification, which is the clogging of the body of poisons. And then from there, we're going to go on and explain some more things and probably open up more questions, but that's fine. We're going to move on along. But we need to first understand what autointoxification is. Okay. So autointoxification basically is poisoning of the system, and it comes from either eating foods that you can't digest well, and as a result you try to digest them and your body can't break them down well. And a lot of that is meats, because our body wasn't designed to chew meats. So meats, that's one reason as far as digestion. That's not the only thing. There are other things that are hard to digest, but trying to digest food that you can't digest, chewing the food properly. Most people don't chew their food properly, and as a result, a lot of people are like that. They don't chew enough, because you shouldn't swallow your food until the food has become liquid in your mouth, and then therefore it's easier to digest because you've already broken down the food by the process of chewing. And the third reason is drinking liquids with our food. When we drink liquids along with our foods, we tend to wash the food down before the food gets chewed properly. And you shouldn't drink liquids with your meal. You drink liquids before your meal, okay, not during your meal. Most people drink liquids with their meal. And then the fourth reason is combinations of foods. You eat foods in combination, like a fruit with a vegetable and a meat, and you eat all of that together, then what happens is it's hard for your body to digest it, because you have so many different types of foods in your system at the same time, and then the enzymes can't break the food down. So that's basically the reason, and we are all suffering from it from one stage or another of autointoxication. It's like a plumbing system that gets backed up. If the plumbing system gets backed up, then you call a plumber. He has to clear the complete system out, or else you continue to have problems. So we have that problem in our systems, in our bodies, and as a result, cancers. We do a lot of overeating because the foods that we're eating are not able to be used by our bodies to build the body. So we keep eating and keep eating, and the food's not really broken down. We don't get anything out of it. So that causes some of the problems. But anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, because that's what be happening to me, because for one thing, I don't like chewing my food. I just like to hurry up and eat and get it over with. But I know a lot of people like that. But and that's not good. I'm not saying that's good. But what happens is you want to eliminate. That's a good word. Elimination. Okay. You want to eliminate, and the fiber is what will bring the food down. So if
push the food out.
Push the food out. Mm-hmm. So we as women, we have to take a lot of fiber, okay? Because I know we're so busy. You got to take care of the baby. You got to, take care of your husband, and you know what I'm saying. And you got to do all these things, and so you're eating real fast. And I got that habit, from when I had kids a long time ago. But now I have my grandbabies, so you try to eat, and take care of them. When you're always taking care of other people, you forget about yourself. And that's what I was listening to a young lady today. She was saying, she was trying to give her 5 beauty secrets that she's going to do this year for herself. But guess what? It ended up being nothing, really. So I'm just saying, women, we need to take time to sit down and not eat on the run. I used to eat all the time, standing up. No good.
Okay. Not only women have that problem, men too. A lot of men who are in the service, they were taught to eat fast. Or if you wound up being incarcerated, a lot of black men have been incarcerated. You have to eat fast, or else you don't get a chance to finish your meal, And then what happens is when you eat fast like that, you don't chew properly, and that causes a problem. So there are a lot of reasons why. And I mentioned the 4 main reasons was the type of food you eat, Then also the fact that you don't chew or break down the food properly. Third reason is drinking liquids with your food, which washes it down before it's thoroughly digested. And then the fourth is combinations of foods, the fruits, the vegetables, mixing them all together. But anyway, what happens is the body gets clogged up, and then when the body gets clogged up, the food winds up rotting in the system. When the food rots in the system, it gives off fumes that causes a lot of the esophagus, throat, strep throat, a lot of those problems are caused from poisons coming up out of the system because the system's backed up. Okay, you can also have colon cancer, polyps on the colon wall, different things like that. But all of that's because of autointoxification. And like I said, we all have it in certain degrees because we don't eliminate properly, and we need to do that. A lot of people are trying to diet to lose weight, but starting on a new diet without first cleaning your system out is wrong, because you're not going to get the benefit of whatever diet you try anyway. And a lot of people don't clean out first. Colon cleansing is good, but you really need a more thorough cleaning even than colon cleansing would do in most cases. Enemas are better. Colonics are even better. But a lot of people are not going to want to go through colonics. A lot of people won't even give themselves an enema. So anyway, we get clogged up and then we have a problem. So you need to get your system cleaned out. Whatever it takes to get your system cleaned out first. Then you can see what the food will do for you, and then you can go from there as far as improving your health and eating right.
Yeah, and I was thinking, we're supposed to eliminate 3 times a day. Can you imagine? Every time you eat, you're supposed to eliminate. Now, I'm not saying that I do that, okay? But that's what I'm working on. You know, everybody has, something to work on. So we really need to know, though. But isn't that amazing? And we're supposed to be eliminating every time we eat. And that's when you're in good health, okay? So we really have some work to be done, okay?
Yeah, we do. I mentioned on another broadcast that we did that if you eat 3 meals a day, at the end of a week you've eaten, say, 21 meals, and you only went to the toilet 7 times, once per day, then that's 7 times you went, but you ate 21 meals. That means 14 meals are still in your system somewhere. Okay.
Awesome.
And then over the years, it just builds up, and builds up. A lot of the weight problems people have is really just waste in the system that needs to be flushed out of the system. And there are different ways of flushing the waste out of the system. I mentioned a few, but a lot of it is waste. And so we need to make sure that we eat properly, chew our foods properly, eat the right things, of course, allow the food to digest properly. And for instance, fruit. A lot of people eat fruit from the stores. A lot of the store fruit is not not ripe yet. Mm-hmm. Because if they wait until it ripens, the fruit is too soft to go to market, and it winds up getting crushed in delivery. So they pick the fruit before it's ready. Well, if you pick the fruit before it's ready, then when you eat the fruit is not ripened. Ripened fruit is fruit that's already been pre-digested by the enzyme that's in the fruit. Mm-hmm. Which means that then when you eat it, it's already been pre-digested by the enzymes in the fruit. So then when you chew, you start your enzyme process, and you can further break it down. So by the time it gets to your system, the food is broken down, and then it just travels right in your system and right out of your system. And a piece of fruit will go in and out of your system in about 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe for a banana. But if the fruit is not ripe, then you don't chew properly to compound the problem. And then if maybe you have some meat or something left over from a previous day's meal, all that's in your system, and it causes your system or your pipes to get backed up. And that's a lot of the health problems that we have today.
Yeah, I started eating my fruit in the morning. All the fruit I want in the morning, okay? That's the best time. So you get that out the way, and then it flushes you out. And then you're ready to eat your grains or your meat or whatever else that you use. But I'm telling you, I was watching this one lady's video. And is that it? Okay. Okay. But I was watching this young lady, and she was mixing shrimp with pork. Okay? And bad combination, okay?
Okay, so we will continue on with this at a later date, but goodbye for now.
Okay, peace.